What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review, here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 2. Now, if you remember, I did not like Episode 1 of Season 10. I thought it was boring. I thought it was dull. I thought that nothing worthwhile happened in it whatsoever. It was just, hi, this person's still in this show. And I just wasn't into it. I was into the stare down at the end between Carol and Alpha, but the rest of it I just wasn't into. I thought it was dull. And I gotta tell you, I was pretty happy with the fact that this episode was better. It wasn't great. This episode wasn't even on par with some of the worst episodes in season 9. So it still was not great, but this was a lot better than the first episode. And I expected to hate this one. I didn't think I'd like this one at all because this one is heavily a flashback episode. This one relies on the origins of Alpha and Beta and their relationship. And I expected to hate it. I really did. Because typically on The Walking Dead, when they have character-centric episodes where we don't spend time with any other characters, we just spend time with the one character, I'm not really into it. Because I want to see the whole cast interact. So I definitely was going into this thinking, yep, I'm not going to like this one either. And I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. And probably because a lot of the episode was set in present time. Only probably maybe half of the episode was set in flashback. And that's not to say that it wasn't interesting, because it was. The way that Alpha met Beta and the way that their relationship started, I found it very interesting and very engrossing. But it was the present day stuff that, again, the present day stuff was the most interesting to me because it moved the story forward. And in this case, it moved the story forward because now Alpha, she's found her Gamma, right? She's found her third in charge. And I love the fact that her third in charge is a female, and her third in charge is somebody that Beta doesn't necessarily like. In fact, he even accused Alpha of replacing Lydia with this other girl. And the way it came about with the girl who gave up her baby, crying and wanting to, thinking about this other community and all that. And then her sister ending up sacrificing her sister for Alpha. That was an interesting storyline because it gave us more insight into the dynamics of the Whispers, the social politics that go on in the Whispers. So all that stuff in this episode was much better because, like I said, it gave us insight into what was going on. But yeah, so this episode I wouldn't say was great. Not by any stretch of the imagination, but it was much better than episode 1. And it shocks me because we didn't get any of Team Alexandria. We didn't get any of our other core players in this except for Alpha and a young Lydia and Beta. And we even got insight into Beta's character, which I liked, I don't know if that was and maybe they explained it and I missed it. I don't know if that was his son or his brother, or I don't know who that was, but he was guarding somebody and he ends up taking him with. So I like that component of it also. There's some other decent stuff going on as far as like walker kills and whatnot, but nothing that really stood out to me. This was all about the relationship between Alpha, Beta, and bringing this other third person, this Gamma, into the hierarchy. And then we get to the point where they're learning that Team Alexandria has crossed the border, and how are we going to deal with that? And this is the second episode that ends with the same exact scene. The episode ends with Alpha staring down Carol. So yeah, I'm intrigued, and I'm really happy that the whole episode wasn't a flashback episode, that it was a lot of it set in present day that moved the story forward. So this was a nice rebound, and I'm anxious to see how this confrontation goes next week between Alpha and Team Alexandria. If it's anything like the comics, I don't expect Alpha's going to come out swinging. I don't. I could be wrong. But I don't expect she's going to come out swinging. I think there's going to be some political maneuvering that's going to go on. Could be wrong. We'll see. Bottom line is, what did you guys think of this episode, episode 2, season 10? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, thank you for being here at the OQ Review, where we talk about all of the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. And until next time, we'll see you later.
Every single day